Most personal finance advice tells you to pick the debt payoff method that keeps you motivated. That advice will cost you, on average, $7,200 in unnecessary interest payments. There are two main methods for paying off multiple debts: the Avalanche and the Snowball. This video is going to run the actual math side by side, show you exactly what each one costs in total interest, and tell you which one to use and when. First, the setup. Imagine you have three debts. A credit card, $8,000 balance, 26% APR, $200 minimum payment. A personal loan, $5,500 balance, 15% APR, $140 minimum payment. A car loan, $4,200 balance, 7% APR, $110 minimum payment. Total debt, $17,700. You can afford $700 a month total, $450 minimum payments, plus $250 of extra attack money. The Snowball method: pay minimums on everything. Put every extra dollar toward the smallest balance first, regardless of interest rate. When it's gone, roll that payment to the next smallest. The Avalanche method: pay minimums on everything. Put every extra dollar toward the highest interest rate first. When it's gone, roll that payment to the next highest rate. Same monthly payment, same total debt, different strategy. Here's what the math looks like. Snowball method outcome: you target the car loan first, $4,200 at 7%. With $250 extra per month, you pay it off in about 13 months. Then you roll $360 in total at the personal loan, $5,500 at 15%, with the rolled payment gone in about 14 months. Then you attack the credit card with $700 per month, $8,000 at 26%. But 27 months have passed and interest has been accruing on that 26% card the entire time. Remaining balance by the time you attack it, approximately $9,400. Total time to debt freedom, approximately 45 months. Total interest paid, approximately $11,400. Avalanche method outcome: you target the credit card first, $8,000 at 26%. With $250 extra, pay off in approximately 20 months. Roll $450 at the personal loan, $5,500 at 15%. But the balance has only grown slightly since you were paying minimums. Gone in about 11 months. Then hit the car loan with $700 per month, $4,200 at 7%. Gone in about 6 months. Total time to debt freedom, approximately 37 months. Total interest paid, approximately $4,200. The difference, $7,200 in interest and 8 months faster. That is the mathematical case for the Avalanche. It is not close. The Snowball costs $7,200 more for the same result on the same timeline. So why do millions of people choose the Snowball? Because the first win comes faster with the Snowball. Paying off the $4,200 car loan in 13 months gives you a complete win. Zero balance, account closed. That win releases a psychological reward that makes it easier to keep going. For people who have abandoned previous debt payoff attempts, the early win can be the difference between completing the plan and quitting at month 6. The behavioral research supports this. Studies of debt repayment patterns show that people who start with small wins complete their debt payoff plans at higher rates, even though they pay more in total interest. The extra $7,200 is, for some people, the cost of finishing. Here's how to decide which one you should use. Use the Avalanche if your highest rate debt is not your smallest balance, you have a track record of following through on financial plans, and you can stay motivated without a quick win in the first few months. Use the Snowball if you've tried to pay off debt before and quit. Your mental state around money is more important than the math right now, and you need the early win to build momentum. There's a third option that most people don't consider: the hybrid. Start with one Snowball win, then switch to the Avalanche. In the example above, this means paying off the car loan first, 13 months, one complete win, then switching to the Avalanche for the remaining 2 debts. Total interest paid, approximately $7,100. Total time, 40 months. You pay $12,900 more than pure Avalanche, but get one complete win in month 13 that reduces the risk of quitting. You save $4,300 compared to pure Snowball and finish 5 months faster. For most people carrying mixed debts with 1 or 2 high-rate cards, the hybrid is the practical answer. One important override: minimum payments. Before you choose a method, check whether any of your debts have a deferred interest provision. common in retail store cards and medical payment plans. Deferred interest means if you don't pay the balance to zero before a promotional period ends, all accrued interest gets added back at once. These should always be paid first, regardless of which method you choose, because the penalty is immediate and severe. The numbers in this video are approximate and based on standard amortization. Your actual outcome depends on your specific balances, rates, and minimums. Running your exact numbers in a free debt payoff calculator takes about 10 minutes and will give you a personalized roadmap. If you want to know how to set up a debt payoff tracker in Google Sheets that automatically calculates Avalanche and Snowball schedules for your exact debts, that tutorial is the next video on this channel. And if you've been wondering whether it makes more sense to pay off debt or invest at the same time, that answer depends on your interest rates, and the comparison is linked here.